What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Let's get into the situation. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 10, Episode 12. It is going down, baby. Mena, she's up at the attorney's office. She's at the lawyer's office. And basically, she's having a meltdown and she is crying out here in these streets. I was like, Lord have mercy. Safaree done drove her insane. Like, So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. But in any event, it's a real ugly situation. Erica is crying to her attorneys, and basically Safaree is making sure that he goes to court ASAP. He wants to bring Erica to court to make sure that, in their divorce, that he gets 50% of custody, and also he wants to make sure the divorce is settled before she has the second baby. And Mena doesn't know what to do in the situation. She's shocked and she's surprised, and basically she feels like Safaree's doing way too much, and Safaree's acting like she's a woman off the street, that he ain't married to her, because why does he need to have immediately hearing to expedite the hearing to make sure he gets custody and his property is paid for? And Erica is like, why does he want custody? He wasn't even there when she was in the hospital, for 10 days, and she almost went into premature labor twice. So Mena, she's very upset and she's very confused, and she said, why did he do this? Why did he marry me wanting to do all this? Her attorneys are looking at her like he wants to have this done ASAP, point blank, period. He wants everything to be done before you go into labor. I was like, OMG. But Erica's attorney assures her that Safaree's not going to be living with the children. They're just going to have to set a visitation schedule and also, a parenting plan for the children. In any event, Mena, she is mad because she's saying Safaree went out here in these streets and he went and got him a high-profile attorney that plays dirty, and she is kind of nervous and she is kind of scared because she's basically feeling like Safaree's coming for blood from her, and she doesn't understand because she's his wife. She's the mother of his only 2 children, and she doesn't know why he is erratic like this. I was like, girl, if you wasn't ready to divorce him, you should have never put the divorce on the table, because Safaree is moving swift and fast with this situation, and he don't want to waste no time, and he does not care the stress that he is giving Erica, allegedly. That's what Mena says. And Erica meets up with Yandy and basically tells Yandy everything, tells Yandy that Safaree has been cheating on her, and she knows that he's been cheating because she hired a private investigator to check out what Safaree was doing out here in these streets. As you guys know, Safaree sent this young lady, Kim Bella Mato, flowers, and allegedly Erica is saying that he is with her, and Safaree has moved out of their marital home. Safaree done got his own spot. Safaree done moved on, and allegedly, maybe 2 months ago or 3 months ago, Erica was claiming that Safaree was sleeping with this young lady, Joe Budden's ex. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation. And Safaree says that he is not going to sit there and be a goody two-shoes. If he ain't happy, he is going to leave. And Erica, she is breaking down and she is crying to Yandy like, why did he do this to me? Why did he marry me to just leave? Why did we have a beautiful wedding? Why did we do all that if he was just going to leave me single? And she said, I can't believe that I just got married. I'm about to have 2 babies and I'm about to go through a divorce right now. I'm gonna be a single effing mother. And Erica's basically saying that she tried to plan out everything like it's supposed to be right, like her and Safaree was supposed to last forever, baby, and it's not happening at all. And she is just traumatized by the situation. I mean, she is breaking down on Yandy. I mean, when I say breaking down, she is breaking down on Yandy. You guys let me know what you think about this situation. This is tragic. And also, she doesn't understand, like, how can he just, disappear from her life? How can he just walk away? How can he just, like, be done with the situation? I was like, Lord have mercy. He is Erica. And Erica says that, he wants to worry about child support, custody, and everything. But she's going through a difficult time. And she thought it was going to last forever. And it didn't. And she said that she's just hurt. she is just hurt. She don't know what to do. She is breaking down and she's crying, and she was like, I just can't even believe this is happening. Yes, it is like a nightmare, girl. And Safaree ain't playing around. He is tit for tat. He's out here in these streets. He posts his kids to Instagram. So it seems like Mena didn't block him from seeing his children. But also it seems like Safaree's attorneys worked in a situation, because we see him doing his daughter hair. We see him posted up with his son. So basically he is getting his visitation time with his son. And, you know, Erica did say that she was divorced, but she deleted that post. So I don't know if they're gonna work it out or no, but at this point Safaree feels like he is done with the situation, that he is unhappy and Erica is unpredictable and he don't want to do this no more. And you know, Erica said it's all about Safaree. Safaree wants everything about himself. He wants to see the children when he wants to see the children. Everything has to be on his time, you know. And so basically Erica is saying in so many words that he's not being a husband to her. And, you know, he wants to do things on his time. And she said basically he can't have it that way. I was like, Lord. And then Safaree ends up talking to Yandy. And basically Yandy comes up to Safaree and asking him these questions. You know, so Yandy is asking Safaree some questions about, like, you know, how come you didn't tell me all this stuff is going on? You know, like, you're going through this, you're going through that. And Safaree was like, it's no big deal. And she was like, you know, how come you didn't tell me you wasn't happy? Safaree said he's happy. Safaree said, I never said I'm not happy. And so, you know, Yandy is telling Safaree, well, your marriage is supposed to last forever. And Safaree said, well, this one ain't gonna last forever. You know, I'm sorry to say, but this one ain't gonna last forever. I was like, damn, Safaree is being cold-blooded in this situation. And Safaree says that, you know, he's not in a healthy situation. He's not in a healthy marriage. He said he's always unhappy. He's always arguing with Erica. And then Yandy says, well, don't argue with her. She can argue by herself. You were supposed to be at the hospital with her. And basically Safaree said, I would have been there at the hospital with Erica, but she would want to fight me. She would want to argue with me. And when he did go to the hospital, he did say Erica was questioning him about the women that he was with. Of course, she's pregnant, she's postpartum, and she's having your baby, and you are out here in these streets on Instagram doing the thing. You know, it hurts even worse when you're going through that type of situation. And the embarrassment, Erica feels embarrassed. She tells her lawyers that she just feels so embarrassed. And she was like, he didn't even come really to see me. But we find out that he did come when she was in the hospital for a week. He only stayed 45 minutes, but he did come. So in any event, Yandy is questioning, you know, Safaree about, like, come on. You know, and Safaree was like, I can't do it. Safaree was like, I don't even live in the same house with Erica no more. Erica's been trying to tell me to get out the house, kick me out the house and everything. And so, you know what? Safaree said he wasn't taking it no more, because she kept saying, get out, get out. And he basically said that he got his own house. And he said for 3 weeks, he woke up in peace. I was like, damn. He said he woke up happy. Safaree, did you wake up happy? Did you wake up in peace because the kids are not there? You don't have to go get diapers. You don't have to go get baby formula, or basically help with the daily, you know, activities of your children. Because that's what Erica's basically trying to say about you. But Safaree said the argument was just so ugly and so nasty that he couldn't do it. He said he couldn't do it. And then Yandy asked Safaree about cheating on Erica. And Safaree basically said, yeah, he did. But he said he wasn't with her at the time that he was seeing other women. So he said he wasn't there at the time. He wasn't, you know, in a relationship with Erica, but he's married to her. And Yandy's like, boy, you married to her. And he was like, he ain't gonna be no goody two shoes. He ain't gonna sit around and just wait for it. He said he was just so unhappy. I was like, damn, the way that Safaree describes how unhappy that he was. And basically he's saying that, you know, it's just always an argument. She will argue with herself, and he just couldn't take it no more. And he said that she gets angry and things of that nature. She gets angry because she wants you to be more doting. She wants you to be more around. She wants you to be more present. And, you know, she wants you to jump to the beat of her drums, and you are not. And you got to give. They got to communicate. You got to be 50-50. They got to compromise. And there's no compromising going on. Or one person is doing too much compromising and the other person's not doing enough. But in any event, Yandy said to Safaree, do you no longer, are you angry or do you no longer love her? And Safaree says he just doesn't care anymore. And then that's when Yandy basically says, well, that means that you still love her. And so Safaree was like, he's not here for the anger. He's not here. He said he's not going to put himself in that situation. You know, he said he's done. He's done. Shit. He is done. Safaree went in. Safaree was just done. And Erica is just breaking down and crying like that. It's just so sad. Because, baby, I thought it was going to last a little bit longer than it did. But it did not last long at all. That fast?